Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Broncos Radio here on the Coopersville Huddle TV. I'm Scott Morgan. Joining me is Sadie Brink as she gets her headset all on and everything. I caught her off guard here. Sadie, welcome to the show. Are you all there yet?
Yeah, I should be good now.
All right, there you go.
It just was really loose up my head for a second.
Yep. We're in Coopersville here tonight where the Broncos are taking on the Zeeland East Chicks in a non-conference matchup here before Christmas starts, before they start their holiday vacation. They got a couple games to get in here yet. Girls are playing tonight. The boys are at Hamilton. So I'm not sure if you can see them yet on Coopersville's Huddle TV, or you've got to wait and then they'll post it later. That's one of the things we're still trying to figure all of that out here. We've got the JV game going on right now. They're just going to be getting ready to start the fourth quarter, so we've got a little bit of time. It's typically going to start off at about 7 o'clock, and I think that's about when it'll go, Sadie.
Yeah, it looks like we got everything kind of squaring away pretty quick with the JV game. Should finish up about, I'd say maybe we might start like 5-10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they'll still need 20 minutes to warm up.
Broncos are leading. The Broncos JV team is leading the Chicks from Zeeland East 37-16 right now, and we'll pop that game on, just kind of make sure that everything is going on nice and smooth and easy. Tuesday games are going to be, Sadie and I will be covering most of the games from home here, and then on Friday night games we'll be traveling. Whoever's away in the start of January we'll be going to the away team. So, and it starts out, I think we cover the boys, I think 4 Friday nights in a row, it seems.
Yeah,
like.
I think that's what I saw too.
And then towards the February, things get a little more interesting, but we'll stay with that there. That's our intent, is every Tuesday night we'll be covering the home games. I got to get up and go to work early in the morning, so I don't want to travel too far.
Yeah, no, I got school too. So,
yeah, I
got some things I want to do.
You got school and I got to work, so we're going to stay around where it's close, and then on Friday nights, we'll take off and do a little bit of traveling to Greenville, Lowell, and all those different spots where hopefully Mother Nature will be kind to us and we don't have to travel in bad weather. You'll all be able to stay home and watch the games here on Coopersville Huddle TV, or we'll find out what other schools will be having that there. So it's going to be interesting. Again, it'll be new places that we're going to be going to. Some of the basketball or football games, you got to meet some of the new ADs here for the River City Alliance. And this year, if you haven't heard, the River City Alliance has decided that both teams will be playing on Tuesdays and Fridays, and they'll be playing at opposite locations. So the girls' freshman JV and varsity team will be, say, here at Coopersville, the three boys teams will be away at that school. So it's not what we're used to.
Well, we're also used to just doing it on Fridays too.
Yes, we are. We're just used to doing it on Fridays with the double teams of the double teams of the girls, and so or girls and boys. But yeah, we'll see how it is, and then again, I think they're going to take Pete Bush, the commissioner for the River City Alliance. I think may take a look at how this all works out with this setup and see how it all plays out. And who knows, maybe they'll change it next year. Maybe they'll keep it the same. They may find out, hey, it worked well for us.
Everything starts off as is. You build and you grow. You got to give it a couple of years. Maybe give it 2 years, see how the format is, seeing how schools will like it, take a vote, decide.
And then go from there and see what you like.
It's still new. there's bugs and everything. You just gotta get to it and figure them out.
The Chicks knocked the score 37-21 here in the JV team is what you're seeing on your screen right now. Broncos are bringing it down, shooting. We're going to take a quick little break here, pay some bills, and then we'll be back after that as we'll slowly get ready for the varsity game. We'll talk a little bit about how the varsity's been doing, what we're seeing, and then how the Zeeland East team is doing, and some information from their coach as well. We'll be back here on Broncos Radio, Huddle TV channel.
Keeping you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. That is Coopersville Heating and Cooling, serving the heating and cooling needs of our residential and commercial customers of West Michigan for nearly 20 years. Call them today at 616-837-1312 or follow them on their Facebook page. That is Coopersville Heating and Cooling. If you're in need of a painter, look no further. Painter Man is a locally owned company that specializes in interior and exterior painting. Owner Eric Brink and his crew also offer power washing, deck staining, trim, ceiling, and cabinet painting. No job is too big or too small, so give them a call at 862-9652 for your free estimate. Also like Painter Man on Facebook to see pictures of his work and get the latest deals. That is the Painter Man, our sponsor of the Defensive Player of the Game.
Welcome back here to Michigan Sports Radio. Scott Morgan, Sadie Brink. We're here in Coopersville tonight where the Lady Broncos are taking on the Zeeland East Chicks, who what you're seeing right now is the JV team. They're playing. Right now the Broncos are leading 39-21. Make that 41-21 is one of the Broncos just scored. Sadie, let's take a look a little bit about, and let's talk about what we're hoping to see here with this team, with the varsity game coming up. Oh, let me turn you up. There you go.
Man, you're going back to muting me again?
I know. It's been so long.
All right. Yeah, no, tonight, me and Scott talked about it a little bit before the game. We were looking at a little bit of the stats that Coach Marshall was gracious enough to share with us, and we talked about the field goal percentages and the free throw percentages and just wanting to see a little bit more of getting to the line, but also putting up shots, taking more shots. We kind of looked into some of the averages. Some of them are pretty low. I mean, 24 shots a game is one that stuck out to me. Is the Broncos are only putting up 24 shots. I would really love if we can keep increasing that number. I mean, we talked about it 2 weeks ago, but there's going to continue to be growth. You want to see growth throughout the season. And if I'm Coach Marshall, I'm kind of looking at those stats. I'm like, okay, well, something we can work on is getting more shots up and getting our free throws to go in. So how are we going to do that? We're going to practice our free throws a lot in practice, but we're also going to practice contested shots, scrimmaging maybe against the JV teams. There's so many different ways you can do it, and you just got to get reps. You're not going to get the experience in game if you can't get the reps, and that's something that Coopersville, I feel like, has always been great about, is using all levels to be able to get some practice time, get some game time. And coming up with Christmas break, one thing I remember when I was going through school and was playing basketball is you scrimmaged a bit during Christmas break because, you really only saw the people you went to school with and the people you practiced with every day. So it was a lot of scrimmaging, but that's what you needed. You needed that experience to go against the higher level teams or the lower level teams just to get practice and get contact shots, and that's something this team could really use is, getting getting reps and keep going because that's the way you're going to improve. Because we talked about the defense. I love how their defense is playing. They are very strong.
Really strong, yeah.
And they know where to beat. That is a great sign in a team that's, a little younger, has some growing to do, as they probably haven't played together for 12 years like some other schools around. They have their kids kind of playing at all levels together. I mean, Coopersville tries to have that, but it's never a guarantee. I mean, we talked a little bit about how some of the coaching staff that's coming up now with Coach Marshall and Coach Flagg. They have some people that I went to school with, so we were talking about that. I mean, I played with some people that are coaching now, and it's great, but, I mean, how long did I play with them? Probably like 5 years. I only played with Kyla 3 years.
3 years,
so, and that's not even, going into high school. So, you're kind of first, second year, you're getting to know, someone like Oakley, who's a freshman. You probably haven't played with some of these girls, and you're a point guard, so you're kind of running that offense. So it's just time to grow, getting reps together, and I would really like to see what we're looking like come mid-January, see how our shots are flowing, free throws as well.
That's what I was thinking, too. We've got this information here. I would be interesting to see, like you say, after January, that first part of February, where did the Broncos grow at? Did they get more shots per game in? Did they increase their productivity? Increase their percentage of made shots? And that's the nice things that that we get to do is we get to look at all the stats and tear everything down and look at everything this way where again those are things that are as you mentioned, it's reps, getting out there and just playing against somebody, not your own teammates, and you're just constantly going back and forth, getting yourself tired, yet still being able to make that shot. Even no matter how tired you are, you're still got to be focused enough to put that basketball in.
Yeah, that's why when you start the season, conditioning is so important. That Christmas break, you're practicing, but you're not having practice where you're okay, we are preparing to go against Zeeland East tomorrow. Where are we going with this? How are we game planning for our game on Friday? You're not doing that during break, so you're practicing, but how hard are you practicing, and is conditioning going to become an effect? Sometimes that first game back from break, you're probably going to see it.
Yeah, you'll see
that's
it there.
both teams. I mean, that's any team you look at around the conference.
Exactly. Broncos are still leading 42-21. They've only gained 1 point. There's 3 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. Hopefully most of you can see that in the lower corner for that. And then, so like I said, we've got there's a lot of little activity up here. We've got the youth wrestling that's going on. And they got a chance to talk to the new wrestling coach for the Coopersville varsity team, Mike Hoke. We're going to talk with him and meet with him the 13th, Monday, January the 13th. We're going to have a meet and greet for the wrestling team. We're still got a couple other teams that will gather and put together as we get everybody all set up here and get going into the new season. Get through the Christmas break and the Christmas holiday. And then all of that. We're going to take another quick little break, and looks like the Zeeland East took a break as well. So we'll be back after this message here on Broncos Radio Huddle TV.
The late summer Milwaukee promotions have all started. If you're looking to add a new Milwaukee tool, now's a great time to visit Coopersville Hardware and Feed. They are also fully stocked with Milwaukee heated jackets. Yes, it's still summer and hot, but don't regret not getting one now when that first cool morning of the fall hits you.
The 76 Diner and Truck Stop would like to invite you and your families to come and check out their diner. With locations in both Byron Center and Coopersville, they're a great place to stop before or after the game. They have a wide variety of menu choices to feed all the kids. They serve breakfast hot all day, and they're able to accommodate all of your large group needs. Their full menu is available for takeout orders, and they have online ordering at 76truckstopdiner.com.
Next Thursday. Welcome back here to Broncos Radio, Coopersville Huddle TV, as we're bringing everything to you here from Coopersville, where the Broncos will be taking on the Zeeland East Chicks. Right, you're seeing right now in front of you is the JV game. They got 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the end of this game, and then the varsity will be on 20 minutes from there.
Yeah.
And then we'll get started. Thursday night, the Broncos, Coopersville Broncos boys team will be taking on Granville. You'll be able to see that game on Michigan Sports Radio. Nate Dreyer of Michigan Sports Radio will be calling that game for us. One of my partners from Michigan Sports Radio.
Is it here?
Huh?
No,
it's at Granville.
Okay.
And you'll be able to see the live video and everything on Michigan Sports Radio. So it'll be good there for you. So check it out Thursday night for the boys game. As we get Sadie and I will be sitting here getting ready for this upcoming girls game, and then this is our last game for the year, I believe. I think that what I was looking at, and then we'll be back January 7th, I believe, is that Tuesday, and we'll be back here and calling. Believe that's the girls' game at home, so we'll be excited to see how they move into league and where they go here. This will be a good game here tonight for the Broncos to kind of judge where they're at. Currently, the Zeeland East Chicks are 5-0, Sadie. They've been playing tough. I had a chance to talk with Coach Troy Hammond and kind of asked him. He said, he's got to watch the interior defense for the Broncos. He said going in there to see Stella Burkhorst, she's a force to be reckoned with. Her and Hadley Bird, the two of them really get inside the paint. And Sadie and I had mentioned it. We're pretty impressed with how well the defense has been playing for the Broncos. He says they've had quick starts. Their first 5 games they've come right out and been able to hit the 3-point shots and get the lead right away, and then just kind of cruise through the rest of the game. He says they haven't had that where the slow start, and he says I don't want to see it here, but he says I really am interested to see how we do react to a slow start. So it's one of those deals.
Yeah, I mean, I pointed out earlier, I said, Coach Hammond kind of looks like he was younger, probably played when I was in high school, which makes sense on why he wants to see a fast start, because boys varsity basketball, you run out of breath pretty quick, Scott.
You watch them guys, they like to run, and run.
I'm going to say he probably coaches to the level that he really likes that quick, fast pace, and that's you can wear teams down, and it's definitely not a dumb way to play it out.
No.
If you can wear teams down, if you can be better conditioned than them, hey, more power to you. Go play that fast-paced game you want to play. Control your pace. I mean, that's something we talk about all the time. Multiple different sports, you could say you want to control the pace of the game, because whoever controls that pace, probably 90% of the time is going to walk away with a win.
He's going to walk away with a win, exactly. And that's just, like I said, that's with anything. If you control you make them play your game plan, 95% of the time you're going to win that game because you're used to that game plan where they're not. And so it'll be interesting, like I said, to see how they come out. If Coach Marshall is ready, if the girls are ready, if they take off and, the chicks come out really quick and fast, or if they do have a slow start, what's going to happen? Can the Broncos get some good shots and some good looks inside? And so I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. There's going to be – looks like the Broncos are definitely going to take away with another second victory here tonight And that's the horn, and it's Coopersville Broncos 45, the Zeeland Chicks JV team 25. Broncos freshman team won earlier, so two teams have won. Now they're just hoping to get the sweep here tonight from the varsity team as they all are getting ready to come out here. And we're going to take another quick little break, pay a couple more bills, and thank some people for sponsoring us this year so that Sadie and I can bring the games to you here on Broncos Radio.
Southside Bar and Grill, located at 229 West Randall Street in Coopersville. Every Tuesday night is $2 tacos. Log on to the website, southsidebarcoopersville.com, and see what other items they have available on their menu. Then you can conveniently place your order online. Check out their patio for these nice fall nights. Check out their Facebook page for all the latest meal deals they have. That is Southside Bar and Grill.
Quality oral health care make Coopersville Dental Associates your very first choice. Our years of experience, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service make us the right choice for you now and in the future. With our friendly, knowledgeable dental professionals, you can rest easy knowing your needs are provided for. Let us put our considerable experience to work for you. For additional information about us and how we can satisfy your needs, or to schedule a cleaning, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone and give us a call today.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio. We're here on the Coopersville High School's Huddle TV channel. That's where you're going to be able to see all the games from now on here on the Coopersville Huddle TV channel. You will not be able to see them on the Broncos Radio YouTube channel. Huddle has changed some facts and some things, and so they now want everything to go through their own channel, Huddle channel. So we've done that. We've moved everything over here to the Coopersville Huddle TV. You'll be able to see all the games. The boys are over at Hamilton right now. We'll check to see if maybe that game will be going live, or if you've got to go to Hamilton's Huddle TV channel to see that one. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but you can check it out. We appreciate everybody joining us here tonight, where the Broncos are taking on the Zeeland East Chicks. The Chicks come in 5-0, Sadie, and the Broncos are 1-3. We both had mentioned that we kind of watched the Comstock Park game.
Yep, yeah.
And where they ended up winning really strong for the Broncos.
Yeah, no, they we talked about the defense. I really love their defense because I do truly believe it's their strongest part of their team. I can't tell if it's just they're that great at communicating on the help defense. I mean, it just kind of seems like everything flows so well together, and how you know it's communication is the flow of it. If it's smooth and easy, that group's really good at communicating, and well, girls love to talk, so I mean, it's not hard to communicate when you're play basketball with that. So communication is going to be it's the biggest point to me that I saw. You kind of always saw their mouths moving, communicating. Hey, need help down here? Who's kicking out? For if you lose someone coming down the court, if they're trying to rush tempo, they were communicating that whole game, and I felt like that was a really strong point. I want to say necessarily started fast. I would say they started fast compared to the Jenison game, if that's how I would talk about that. But there were some really great things defensively that I saw. I love some offensive possessions that they had, a couple great inbound plays that they were running efficiently. And I'm excited to see what we're going to see tonight. Where are they going to take this? I mean, going against a stronger team, probably one of the strongest ones that they're going to face off now with in Zeeland East. So 5-0, 1-4, 1-3?
1-3.
1-3?
Yep.
records can tell a story, but that's not what matters at the end of the day. It's really if you can come out and shock the world, or if you can come out and just play strong basketball, keep yourself in it till the end of the game, and just win the last couple possessions. If you can stay in the game, that's all you need. If I'm Coopersville, that's what I want. I just want to stay close enough or within a reach or even on top and just kind of see if we can kind of cruise from there. I think it was an accident that they set it to 8 minutes.
Okay.
I do feel like they were actually supposed to be at 20 in
All right.
the whole time here.
Okay, so then I'm not, I'm not going crazy. I just, like I said, I was looking over at to see what if the boys team was on the Huddle TV, and yeah, it is there. You can pull that up, and it looks like it's the JV.
Yeah, they're in. Oh, overtime. Oh, wait.
Yeah, there's.
I don't.
Can't tell what's playing, what's not playing there. So, yeah. So, it's crazy. I think, like I said, the boys' varsity game has not gone live yet. And so I don't know if this is a replay, which I think it is.
Yep, so they just ended
Oh, yeah,
then.
there it is. Yep, so JV's. So they're getting ready for the varsity to go live here real soon. And, so we're just waiting right now for the varsity team to go on. On the Coopersville Huddle TV, again, you can see the Broncos, our game on there right now. Everybody's out there. Like I said, they're warming up and everything. We want to thank our sponsors, for coming on here. We got Painter Man, who is our defensive player of the game sponsor, and hopefully your dad's getting better. Having tore his calf muscle. That's kind of been a little fun for the Brink family.
It's been an adventure.
An adventure.
That will continue through the holiday times.
We'll just say it that way. It's an adventure, she says. We got Coopersville Hardware and Feed. Coopersville Dental Associates, our perfect smile. Coopersville Hardware and Feed is the play of the game. Then we got Southside Bar and Grill. Van Kempen Electric is our lights out sponsor. Coopersville Heating and Cooling. 76 Diner. Cortate Body Shop. Coopersville Car Care. And so.
Oh, were you looking for this sheet?
Yeah, that's
the sheet you were looking for. I have it written down on the iPad, so you could have that
there
one.
There we go. The Van Kempen Electric is lights out. Painterman, defensive player. Coopersville Dental Associates, perfect smile. Coopersville Hardware and Feed, play of the game. Southside Bar and Grill is our nerves of steel player. Coopersville Heating and Cooling is our rebounder of the game. And 76 Diner is the feed of the game. And Cortate Body Shop is our collision of the game. So, again, we want to thank all those local sponsors for allowing us to do this. If you visit one of those establishments, please tell them thank you for being a sponsor here on Broncos Radio and Michigan Sports Radio for letting us be able to bring all the games to everybody. I'm sure the Snowbirds are appreciative, as a lot of them are getting ready to leave or have left already. And down where it's nice and warm, and I don't blame you. We were out in Las Vegas last week, and it was really kind of nice to be walking around in short sleeves in December there. So I can understand why a lot of our friends take off and head south for the winter to stay nice and warm. But you and I, we're here, and we'll get to have a lot of fun. We'll bring the games to everybody. Again, looking forward to another fun-filled season with both Coach Mike Marshall and Coach Pete Van Kempen of the boys varsity team. And like I said, looking forward to this. It's been fun and everything like that. Sadie, again, I look at this team makeup, and the Broncos have. They're young. They've got a couple seniors. Brooklyn Michalak, Avery Jansen, A.J. Robinson. So those are all young players. And then you got some juniors Charlotte Coonan, Addie Conrad, Stella Burkhorst, Peyton Conrad, Livian Voss, and Adeline Moore. And then we got a couple freshmen who are out there, Oakley Osterhart, Hadley Bird, and then we have the exchange student, Carlotta Lopez Fernandez, and her parents in Spain are hoping to be able to watch her here a few times on the Coopersville Huddle TV. So, if we're glad to be able to go all the way, halfway around the world to Spain and let our voices broadcast over to them so they can sit and watch her play.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you it works from overseas. My aunt's definitely has listened a few times too. Well, over the years. I mean, I've done it for so long, but it does work across seas, so I can't wait to hear. Hopefully they have a good experience listening in.
Yeah. Looking forward to, like I said, the whole season and everything. As we got about 4 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Again, our sponsors. Cortate Body Shop is our collision play of the game. They're located at 276 Main Street in historic downtown Coopersville. You can give them a call at 616-837-6728. They offer a complete collision and paint repair, free estimates, efficient scheduling, getting you back on the road quickly. They work with all insurance companies and complete the paperwork processing for you. They warranty the repairs for as long as you own your vehicle, and they have free local courtesy shuttle as well as free local pickup and delivery of drivable vehicles. Sam and Rochelle have, like I said, they've come on board here, and this is third year of coming up here. And so it's been kind of nice. They also now purchased Coopersville Car Care from the long-time buyer, Ron, and so they start things right. As we have Bo Harris walking by me, getting themselves all ready for the girls' game. He is the cheering section tonight, I think, right, Sadie?
Yeah, because my sister, who could be nice and go join him with friends. I mean, they are cheerleaders, you would think. They could go help out.
Go help out, be over there. But, yeah.
Bo's always at games. I mean, he's always supporting his classmates, and that's awesome of him to do.
He's been really.
Oh, he's getting the light. He gets to do the lights.
He's the light kind of guy there. Again, I'm waiting to hear where he's going to go. I'm excited for him and his family. I know there's a coach out there that would, if they pick him up, they're not going to be sorry. The work ethic that he has and puts in, again, is unbelievable. So, I'm looking forward to hearing, where he ends up, and watching him prove some local colleges that they really did.
He's going to be
miss
great. He's
the
going to be
boat on not selecting him for their quarterback. Are you looking for an experienced, knowledgeable mechanic? Then call Sam or Dale at 616-837-8297 of Coopersville Car Care. They are located in historic downtown Coopersville. They are in the Auto Value Certified Service Center. And so, we're getting ourselves all ready. We'll take another quick little break, and we'll be ready to get the show on the road here as both these teams are finishing up their warm-ups and getting themselves all ready. We'll be back after this here on Broncos Radio.
Keeping you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. That is Coopersville Heating and Cooling, serving the heating and cooling needs of our residential and commercial customers of West Michigan for nearly 20 years. Call them today at 616-837-1312 or follow them on their Facebook page. That is Coopersville Heating and Cooling.
If you're in need of a painter, look no further. Painter Man is a locally owned company that specializes in interior and exterior painting. Owner Eric Brink and his crew also offer power washing, deck staining, trim, ceiling, and cabinet painting. No job is too big or too small. So give them a call at 862-9652 for your free estimate. Also like Painter Man on Facebook to see pictures of his work and get the latest deals. That is the Painter Man, our sponsor of the Defensive Player of the Game.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio as the final seconds count down. Everybody's staring at us since the flag is right behind me. So they got both teams are lined up there. There's the horn. We'll turn this over to the PA announcer as he will take and turn the national anthem on as we celebrate those that have served for us. All righty. Now for the starting lineup for the Zeeland East Chicks. Number 11, Lizzie Risden, a sophomore. A senior, number 21, Emmy Meyering. A senior, number 22, Avery Wilson. A senior, number 25, Emily Waringa. And now the Chicks are coached by Tro Hammond. For the Broncos, a freshman, number 3, Oakley Osterhart. A senior, number 4, Brooklyn Michalak. A senior, number 14, A.J. Robinson. A junior, number 21, Stella Burkhorst. And a junior, number 23, Livianne Voss. Broncos are coached by Mike Marshall. His assistants are Phil Marshall and Sammy Phoenix. And that is... trying to see who was the last.
I think it was 24.
24?
If you haven't gotten her yet.
Mira Fenlon,
yes.
Senior. Okay.
Snuck by us a little bit.
Yep. So he starts all the sophomore and the 4 seniors. The only senior that's not starting is Morgan Vanderswag. All right. Jumping for the Chicks is Emily Waringa, Stella Burkhorst for the Broncos. Chicks win it, and a nice little fast break. Oh, can't get it to fall. That was number 21, Emma Meyering. And we got a tie up and jump ball, Broncos possession. Hey, come see me at halftime. Broncos inbound the pass and throw the ball away. Over the top ahead of Oakley Osterhart. Robinson, a little too tall. She's not quite 6 foot yet. She's got to grow. Chicks have it top of the key, swings it over to Myring. Myring comes to the left side, gives it up there to Fenlon. Fenlon back again, doing the weave at the top of the key, gives it to Wilson. And we have a tie-up by Oakley. She gets it.
That was a smart play by Oakley because it was either take a timeout or get it up, and that was a really great steal and pass up there.
Voss has the top of the key, goes inside to Burkhorst, cutting down through his Robinson, blocked by the Chicks and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Broncos.
I believe that was Risden.
Risden that got up there? Yeah. Lizzie
Clean.
Risden was able to get up there and block that one. She has the top of the key right now. Drives the left side, tries to go inside. It'll go off of Burkhorst. So the Chicks will retain possession underneath their own basket, right side. Throwing the ball inbounds is Myring. Gets it into the corner shot, taken there by Fenlon. Too long, rebounded by Osterhart, going the other way quickly for the Broncos. Top of the key. Swings left side there to Voss. Voss looking for a cutter, nothing there, so she'll dribble back to the Osterhart right side. She'll come back down the middle. Kicks it out to Voss, quickly up top of the key, back into Burkhorst at the free throw line. Burkhorst to Voss, swings over to Robinson right side. Robinson will put up for three. Too hard, left of the basket, no good. Goes out of bounds. Chicks have it. Chicks will bring the ball across. Risden has it top of the key. Goes down low right side there to Wieringa, back to Risden. Risden drives the lane, cut off by the defense, gets it back top of the key to Myring. Myring comes down the left side. Nothing there. Goes back to Risden. Risden down through the middle, takes and travels. And she took 2 little extra steps there. Turnover. Again, 0-0. 2 minutes in. Here's where that Coach Hammond was talking about kind of a slow start for them. Nice press being put on. A great job by the Broncos to break it. And goes in. Voss takes a shot, but she's going to be blocked there by Wieringa. Tall young lady in the post there. Broncos will have it right side of their basket. Michalak inbounding the pass. Gets it into Burkhorst. Burkhorst tries to go up. No foul. A lot of contact. But ref said it must have been all ball. Quickly this way, Fenlon in the middle of the paint. Puts it up. No good. Burkhorst gets the rebound. Finally we got a whistle as there was a little more contact there on Burkhorst. Foul called, I believe, is on Mira Fenlon. Nope, 25. That's Emily Wieringa. Her first, team's first. Ball goes into Oosterhart. Back to Robinson. Robinson goes down the left side as they got a trap going on. Nice job to get it across. 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, they're setting up that trap. They're going to set up that trap if you're going to go in the left or right corner. You got to find a way to either pass out of it quick, and you have to pass out of it quick. You got 10 seconds. You got to get it past there, and their focus should be weave it until you're there, then get outside of the offense, set up, look at coach, get going with it.
All right. Chicks have it, top of the key. That'll go to Wilson. Wilson back over across to Myring, and we got a whistle. Going to be a foul called there on Robinson. Broncos have 2 coming in, subs coming in. That's going to be Coonan as well as Conrad. And Bird comes in. Out goes Michalak, Burkhorst, and Robinson. The seniors all go out. Ball gets inbounded there to the Chicks, to Fenlon. Fenlon will give it up there to Wilson. Wilson gives it back up to Myring. Myring takes it down, comes back, gives it a long shot there by Risden. No good. Backside rebound, though, by Wilson. Back to Risden again. Another 3. Oh, no good. Long rebound there. Goes to the Broncos. Voss, she's going the other way quickly. Gives it up to Osterhart right side. Back to Voss in the middle. Voss looking for somebody. Swings it over to Coonan in the corner left side. Coonan comes back to the middle. Gives it to Voss. Voss goes on the right side, cut off by the defense. Gives it to Osterhart. Osterhart tries to go inside to Bird. And we got a whistle. And there's going to be a foul on Bird as she was not able to handle the pass coming in. And that's one of those things, that as a freshman, you will learn how to handle that and go to the ball instead of waiting for it to come to you. Let's see here. Number 12, Leah Johnson, the freshman for the Chicks, now in there for them. Shot taken there by Risden again. No good. Rebounded by Voss. Still 0-0. We're almost halfway through this, Sadie. And Voss trying to hit Coonan.
That was a perfect cut by Coonan to the post there. It just got to get that pass there right away.
Coonan, see who, Conrad gets that's Peyton Conrad gets the rebound, gives it to Coonan. She's going to travel. Plant the foot, keep it stick. That way you don't travel. Still 0-0, 3:53 to go. Ball gets into Fenlon. Coach Hammond brings it over to her. He wants to explain a couple things. He's going to clear the lane. He wants Fenlon on this side. It'll go down low. And we got a foul. You can't swing. Straight up. You swing, it's going to be a foul every time. That's her second. And that's Hadley Bird. And so Burkhorst is at the line, or at the table. Shooting two is going to be Emily Waringa. She makes the first, and that's the first point at 3:41 to go in the first quarter. That's how long, folks. 1 point. Second attempt coming here for Waringa. Makes them both pretty free throw shots. Voss gets it into Osterhart. Osterhart over to Conrad. Conrad into Coonan. Coonan gets it stolen from her. There's a great double team there by the Chicks. Shot taken there by Myring, no good. Another shot taken by the Chicks. Burkhorst finally brings it down and takes and gets it out to Conrad. Conrad pulls up her dribble. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but you got to keep going with that. Nice little feed there to Burkhorst down low, and there's the whistle. And Burkhorst is going to go to the line shooting two, and that's going to be two fouls, I believe, on Emily Waringa of the Chicks. 3:07 on the clock. Let's see, Sadie, that's where, again, you got to understand what's going on. You can't pull your dribble up and then stop. You got to keep going with the flow and let it come circle around.
If you're going to pull that dribble up, it better be for a very quick pass.
Yeah.
Luckily, Oakley was able to get open, get her hands up, and then she was able to make off that beautiful bounce pass to get into the post to Stella there, and Stella was able to draw a foul.
Cece Curris in for the Chicks as who else came in there? 11-22. No good. Makes the Stella made one of the two. Quickly down this way is Fenlon. Fenlon gives it up there to Johnson. Johnson shoots it in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Burkhorst. She gets it out to Voss. Voss will bring the ball across to start up the half-court offense. Gets it to Oakley. Almost threw it away. Oakley able to get to it. Goes inside down low to Burkhorst, and she lays up. Good feed there by Coonan. 3-2. Broncos take the lead. Driving the lanes, Curris up off the glass, no good. Backside rebound by Conrad. She was close to walking there, folks. You got to keep it steady. Goes to Voss, down to Coonan Conrad in the corner, and Conrad trying to hit Burkhorst.
That was the right idea.
Right idea. Just got to execute a little bit better, but they'll get there. Michalak and Robinson comes in for the Broncos. Out goes Coonan and Voss. Curris brings the ball down for the Chicks. Comes down the left side looking for help. Gets it up there to Risden. Risden top of the key. Robinson almost takes it away from, gives it up to Fenlon. Fenlon drives the baseline, kicks it out there. The corner to Johnson. Johnson drives the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Conrad. Gets it to Osterhart. Osterhart brings the ball across. Tries. Too late. Trying to get it there to Robinson, but the Chicks were all over that pass. I think they baited her into it. Long three-point shot. Bank! She called it. That was Mira Fenlon. Makes it 5-3 with 1:30 to go.
There was no hesitation by Fenlon there. She was shooting that no matter what.
Yep. She had enough. Goes to the corner. Robinson. Nice feed inside there to Burkhorst. She can't get the first one. Can't get the second one. No third. Fourth one. No fourth. But rebounded to Mishlak. Mishlak goes inside. And she's going to go to the line shooting 2 as she is fouled. Burkhorst working. Just couldn't get the shot in. And we talked about that. You got to make that nice off the rim.
It's a battle down there. You got to keep your hands above your head. I've never been able to be a post, so I don't have too much experience there. But I know plenty of people that played, and when I watch them, it's above their head, and you got to keep it up there. And
Mishlak misses the first. Got to have this one. There, makes the second. 5-4. Chicks leading with 1:10 to go here in the first. Kuras will bring it down. Top of the key. Goes left side. Gives it up there to Fenlon. Fenlon kicks it out to Risden. Risden drives inside. Another back to Fenlon in the corner for 3. No good. Long rebound. Osterhart is going to fight for it. Going to be a tie-up. And it'll be Chick's ball with the jump ball. Coach Hammond's seen enough. He's taking a timeout. He takes one. We take one with 49.7 seconds. We'll be back after this message here on Broncos Radio.
The 76 Diner and Truck Stop would like to invite you and your families to come and check out their diner. With locations in both Byron Center and Coopersville, they're a great place to stop before or after the game. They have a wide variety of menu choices to feed all the kids. They serve breakfast hot all day, and they're able to accommodate all of your large group needs. Their full menu is available for takeout orders, and they have online ordering at 76truckstopdiner.com.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio. Zeeland Chicks will get the inbound pass underneath their own basket. Top of the key, swings over left side there to Risden. Risden has it, drives to the baseline, cut off by Robinson. Backs out for a 3, no good. Rebound by Burkhorst. Burkhorst gets it over to Mishlak. 30 seconds to go. Pulls up a dribble, gives it up to Conrad. Conrad back to Mishlak, back to Ostart, top of the key. Tries to go inside, and that's not where you want to go with 30 seconds. You want to waste that time. Something you'll learn. She's got time. Oh, nice move there by Kuras. Oh, just can't get it to fall. Going the other way with 12 seconds. Osterhart has it. Gets it to Conrad. Conrad looking. Nobody's looking at the clock. Nobody's looking at the clock. Nobody's looking at the clock. And not the shot you wanted, but hey.
Hey, she looked up at the last second, noticed that clock. That was a good
yep, I'll give her
try
that.
To get that shot off.
Got the shot off because they were.
She's not the tallest person in the world either to get that off over.
Broncos down by 1 point, 5-4. We'll be back after this message here on Broncos Radio.
Southside Bar and Grill, located at 229 West Randall Street in Coopersville. Every Tuesday night is $2 tacos. Log on to their website, southsidebarcoopersville.com, and see what other items they have available on their menu. Then you can conveniently place your order online. Check out their patio for these nice fall nights. Check out their Facebook page for all the latest meal deals they have. That is Southside Bar and Grill.
Got to, because who's Gardner's?
Yeah, I mean, they're not.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio. 5-4. The Chicks lead the Broncos by 1 point. Sadie and I, what do you think, Sadie, that first quarter? Get your opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think really Coach Heyman can be too happy with that last possession. I think he was kind of saying, hey, let's slow it down. They kind of just took the rush, and, hey, you sometimes just got to accept that. Hey, you're going to take that rush. You had the rush. Got to take it. If you're Coach Hammond, you want to find a way to speed up this game because if the Broncos can control it like this, it's going to be a tight game, and you don't want to give that opportunity to the Broncos to be able to take it at the end there.
That is for sure. Broncos will start out with it here. Osterhart gives it up to Voss. Voss will take a 2-point no good. Rebounded by Burkhorst. Works her way back. Left hand laid. Nice job. Puts it in there with the left hand layup for Burkhorst. Making it 6-5. Kuris brings it down. Gives it up to Fenlon. Fenlon to Risden for 3. No good. Rebounded on the backside by Burkhorst. She'll get it over to Osterhart. Osterhart will bring the ball across. She's got with her Michalak, Voss, and Robinson. Voss has it now. Swings it back to Osterhart, top of the key. Osterhart drives the lane. Will put it up, and it's going to be blocked by Risden. Broncos will have it out underneath their own basket. Michalak will inbound it right side of the basket. Osterhart gets it out in the corner. She'll come back in. And we'll get a foul there on Risden as she literally just shoved Osterhart. So Robinson will inbound the pass for the Broncos. Gets it into Osterhart, top of the key. Osterhart goes left side. Back to Robinson. Robinson looking for somebody to cut. Back to Osterhart, left side. She'll bring back into the middle. Comes left, gives it up to Voss. Voss goes into the corner to Robinson. Robinson tries to go inside to Burkhorst. Burkhorst misses the first. She gets the second rebound, puts it up, no good, blocked. Coming quickly this way is Risden. She'll give it up to Fenlon for 3, no good. Long rebound by Osterhart. Osterhart will take it across. Gives it up to Voss. Voss cross court over to Michalak, left side. Michalak looking, gets it back to Voss, right side. Looks for the cutter going down to Burkhorst. Osterhart goes in for the layup, can't get it to fall, and it'll go out of bounds. Good block there, Sadie, by Burkhorst to give her the lane.
Box out. She was prepared for the box out a little bit there. Hey, no, that's a great move to be able to clear out because you got to know like the size advantage is going to be to the post. So Stella there to be able to clear that out and just kind of use her length. That was great play by her and great vision to see that coming.
Shot there by Risden, no good. Rebounded, though, by the Chicks. Gets it over to Fenlon. Fenlon, top of the key, guarded by Michalak. Drives her inside the lane, puts it up off the glass. Going to get a whistle and the basket. She'll go to the line, complete the 3-point play here. Makes it 7-6.
Michalak.
Foul is called on Michalak.
First.
Brooklyn, that is her first, team's first. Now coming in, back in for the Chicks, number 33, another freshman, Lily Huizinga. So, top of the key with her, number 13, Morgan Vanderswag. At the line shooting is Mira Fenlon. Lizzie Risden, and she makes it. Fenlon makes it a 3-point play, makes it 8-6. Osterhart brings the ball across for the Broncos. Top of the key. Goes left side to Michalak. Michalak looking for somebody to cut, gets a screen there from Burkhorst, puts up a 3 long, no good, but rebounded by Osterhart. Goes out to Robinson. Robinson cuts to nice little Osterhart. Get it to fall. Nice little underhand layup.
Great pass from Robinson.
Yeah, great job by Robinson. Osterhart puts it in, ties it up, 8-8. Top of the key is Fenlon. Drives in the lane, popped loose by Robinson. She couldn't get it. It goes to Meyering. Meyering pulls it back in. She'll go left side. Cut out by Burkhorst. Great job by Robinson to read the play and collect the pass that was intended for another Chick. She gives it to Voss. Voss, top of the key. Drives inside the lane, gives it to Burkhorst. Nice little give and go. Draws the defense. Gets rid of it, gives it to Burkhorst to lay it in up off the glass. 10-8, Broncos leading. 4:30 to go here in the half. Risden has it. Free throw line. Pop, no good. Long rebound, though. Goes out to Fenlon. And Fenlon's going to travel. I thought it was going to be a foul there.
I thought that was a delayed whistle for the foul.
And Broncos send in 3. Coming back in is Bird with 2 fouls. Also Coonan. And also Moore for the Broncos. Osterhart brings the ball across. Gives it to Moore left side. Moore will come back to the middle. Gets it back inside to Bird. Bird turns and follows. Kicks it back out to Mishlak. Mishlak will go inside the lane. She puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded there by the Chicks. That's Fenlon coming this way quickly. She'll pull it back and pull it back out. Looking to drive left side. Nothing there. Good defense by the Broncos. Goes down low inside. Nice little move there by Johnson. Leah Johnson, who's now in, lays it up off the glass. 10-10. Osterhart has it. Top of the key. Gives it up there to Coonan. Coonan trying to go inside to Bird. Bird loses the handle on it, but Osterhart's there and just can't get it to fall. Rin rolls in and out, but she gets the foul, so she's going to go line shooting 2. Foul was called on Leah Johnson, or on 21, I'm sorry. Emmy Meyering, that's her first, team second with 3:30 to go. Osterhart can't get the first one to fall. Curris comes back in for the Chicks. Out goes Risden. Second attempt here for Osterhart. Makes the second. 11-10. Broncos take the lead again. Fenlon will bring the ball across for the Chicks. Mishlek, top of the key garden. Swings it to the left side there to Meyering. Meyering drives in. Stolen by Osterhart. She pulls it back. Nice little 10-foot jumper. Nice job. Kept the defense away. She was looking at Curris. 13-10. Curris has it. Gives it up there to Meyering. Meyering goes into the corner again to Johnson. Johnson trying to drive. Knocked out of her hands. Goes right to Mishlak. Mishlak goes to Osterhart. Back to Mishlak. Left hand layup. Good. 15-10. Broncos on a little run here. Fenlon brings it down. Goes right side. Kicks it out there to Curris. Curris drives inside. Gives it up there to Heisinger. Heisinger back to Fenlon in the corner. Back to Curris down the lane. Lows it up at the grass. No good. Rebounded by Osterhart. She's going the other way quickly. Goes inside. Just can't get it over the top of Johnson. Johnson going this way. She's going to lay it up off the glass too hard. Gets her own rebound. As 2 Broncos went through instead of one staying and one going.
That's the first communication error I've really seen on the Broncos defensive side. They're playing so great right now, forcing these turnovers by Zeeland East right now.
Chicks knock it out of bounds, so the Broncos will chain it. Back in for the Chicks is Risden and Wieringa as Heisinger takes a rest. Moore gets it into Mishlak. Mishlak goes inside the Bird, and it's knocked out of her hands. Last touch there by Wieringa. Burkhorst back in. Bird comes back out. As I think I would do the same move that Coach Marshall's doing. As soon as I see Wieringa in, I'm bringing Burkhorst in. Goes in the top of the key, goes inside to Burkhorst. Burkhorst draws the foul. Can't get it to fall, though, but the foul's going to be on CC Curris.
Oh.
And that'll be her first, team's fourth. At the line, Stella Burkhorst shooting 2. Makes the first, 16-12. Second attempt coming here for the Broncos. 1:53 to go here in the half. Makes them both. 17-12. Curris brings the ball across for the Chicks. Comes down the left side, tries to almost lose the handle. Nice little by Johnson, drives in, no good. Burkhorst gets the rebound, gets out of trouble, gives it to Coonan. Coonan slows it down, gives it to Osterhart. Osterhart, little 10-footer, nothing but net, folks. 19-12. Osterhart's got 7 points for the Broncos. Curris drives the lane, no good. Backside rebound. Unfortunately, the putback by Waring is no good. Rebounded by Burkhorst. Going the other way is Michalak. Michalak sets it up, swings to Osterhart right side. She'll bring it back to the middle. Looking for Coonan to cut. Still looking for Coonan, but nothing there. Gives it to Michalak left side. Michalak thought about the three. She's going to go into Burkhorst. Burkhorst goes in the center. Kicks it out to Moore for three. Long, no good. But Michalak on the backside gets the rebound. Gets it over to Coonan. Coonan for three. Fills it up! Hits the big bucket for the Broncos. 22-12. Broncos with Chicks come down with 40 seconds to go. Curris drives the left side. Nothing there. Gives it out into the corner to Fenlon. Fenlon stolen by Osterhart. Osterhart goes in. No good, but she's going to go to the line shooting two. Good job by Osterhart.
Oakley is having an amazing defensive game. She's probably stolen at least 5 passes in the last quarter just through being able to read that pass coming, because some of these tells that Zeeland East are giving you can tell they're kind of just reading off that pass when they're trying to back it out.
Misses the first. Oh, needed that one. Settles it down for the second attempt. That was a foul on Curris. That's her second, team's fifth. Second attempt. There it is. Nothing but net on that one. 23-12. 23.9 seconds to go. Risden gets it in, gives it back to Fenlon. Fenlon will bring the ball across. Guarded by Michalak, top of the key. She'll come left side. Then she'll go back to the right. Kicks it out there to Curris in the corner. Curris driving inside of the lane. Kicks it back top of the key. Johnson's going to walk, though. Took that little extra step. She had the right idea. The lane opened up, but she took that little extra step. Ref said, nope, that's not allowed. 5.6 seconds. Gets it into Osterhart. Osterhart gets it over to Coonan. Coonan tries to go inside. Goes to Michalak. Oh, she tried to get it into Burkhorst. 23-12 is the end of the half. We'll be back after this message as Sadie will be talking about some of the stats that she's taken here on Broncos Radio.
Quality oral health care make Coopersville Dental Associates your very first choice. Our years of experience, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service make us the right choice for you now and in the future. With our friendly, knowledgeable dental professionals, you can rest easy knowing your needs are provided for. Let us put our considerable experience to work for you. For additional information about us and how we can satisfy your needs, or to schedule a cleaning, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone and give us a call today.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio. It's halftime here in Coopersville, where the Broncos are taking on the Zeeland East Chicks. Joining me right here beside me is none other than Bo Harris. Bo, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks very much for having me, Scott. Great night for some basketball.
Isn't it? That's pretty exciting. Let's get your thoughts so far, what you're seeing out there.
Yeah, I mean, overall as a team, they're just playing together. I think it's the best the girls have looked all year offensively. They're moving the ball really well, working it down low to Olivia Burkhorst, and I mean, she's really been unstoppable so far. And I mean, with guard play from Brooklyn and Oakley working with her, I mean, if they keep that up, they're going to win this game.
The combination between them all there has been really exciting to watch. The defense has been just outstanding with the girls being able to read some of the passes and everything. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's been a couple times where Zeeland East has almost had to step back and kind of just chuck a shot and hope for the best. So I mean, yeah, it's just great. They're really playing together good. They're talking down there. The bench is into it. They're playing with energy, and I really like what I see.
Yeah, I do too. When they get excited like that and you see the energy, I mean, you're used to that. You're used to seeing the bench and everybody just being pumped up and making that drive. And when you see your bench doing that, it just makes you want to drive just a little bit more.
Yeah, it's definitely like such a good feeling, like as an athlete myself. Like when you play and you come to the sideline after a big play, and I mean they're fired up, it gets you fired up, and it's easier to play when everyone's playing as a team. And whether that's someone that might not play from the bench or the person that plays all 32 minutes of this game, if you can all play together as one and just have that same bond, it's going to be a good game.
Definitely. Have you heard how the boys are doing yet? You're checking that out right now? Yep.
Clicked out of it. Yeah, they lead 18-25, just came to halftime.
Okay.
I know in the first quarter, Joel Sanford ended the first quarter with 7 points already, hit a 3, was driving the ball well. So, I mean, Judah Bartels isn't playing tonight, so they need another guy to step up scoring. So maybe Joel will go for another 20 bomb.
There you go. That'd be nice to see. What do you? Let me get a student's viewpoint on, where the boys and girls are at opposite facilities. What are you thinking? How are you thinking that's going to all work out? Are you going to do a lot of home games, or are you going to do a lot of traveling?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be at a lot of the home games because I want to support both the teams. I mean, I got a girlfriend on the girls' team, and then the boys' team consists of my best friends. So
kind of hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hard choice, but I'm definitely going to be at the home games a lot. And then, I mean, if there's a big game for the conference or playoffs on the road, I'll definitely be there. And, I mean, the student section's going to be going crazy no matter where we're at.
Yeah, we've been, like I said, that's what we'll be traveling on Friday nights. We're going to travel whoever's away, and then Tuesday nights we'll be at the home game. Just easier for that for me for work and everything. So let's get your thoughts on, we got a couple big games Saturday, football-wise. We got Ohio State playing, and we got Big Rapids playing. Two guys real well. What are you thinking that you're going to see at Ohio State?
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to Gabe quite a bit, and I mean, he just says it's like unreal playing in a playoff atmosphere, practicing. He says it's just different level of football down there, especially when it comes to playoff time. I mean, he says his guys are dialed up and they're ready to go, and they're hoping for a win. I mean, I think that's what everyone hopes for when you're playing in December.
Yeah, definitely. I got a chance to talk with Tim Allen and everything there for Big Rapids and going to Texas. I mean, he's pretty pumped up. Like I said, he says it's a different environment when you're playing in December. He says you can't, you just play hard all the time. So it's great to see and everything like that. And like I said, hopefully maybe at some point in time we'll be able to talk to Gabe and talk to all of them, to get their perspective of what it was like for this year for all of them. And then with J.J. Hurtis leaving, he's going to graduate early and he's going to go for Illinois. That won't be any fun when those two teams play each other.
No, I'm excited to see that Facebook post from the moms after the game of them holding each other's jerseys. That's going to be cool to see.
That's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, it is.
Because, I mean, they both know each other real well. It's just going to be fun to watch the different things there. And then, so, again, I'm excited for these teams. It's good to see, like I said, the girls coming in 1-3. But I tell you, right now, the way they're playing, they're going to surprise some people. They keep this up, and it's just starting to gel. You got freshmen on the team, 2 freshmen. It takes a little while as a freshman to try to get to the varsity level, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a different game on the varsity level. And if you look at a freshman playing, their last basketball they played was an 8th grade basketball game where everyone's the same age. Now they're playing people that can drive to the game, and they can't drive to the game. So, yeah, they definitely started a little shaky, I'd say. And it was different, but, I mean, just, again, the girls' team that we see tonight is a different girls' team than we've seen all year, and if they keep playing like this, they're going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, and again, you look at I feel for Oakley, because, she's maybe 5 foot-ish at that. But and you're going against the Zeeland East, and there's some tall girls in there that she's going, but she's not afraid. She's
not one bit.
Going in there. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to get fouled or anything like that. She keeps attacking. And that's what I love to see. That's kind of the leadership you want to see out of your point guard is don't be afraid. I'm going to go in there, and if I can dish it off to you, I'm going to get it to you, and you make the basket. I'll draw them to me, dump it off, and see what happens there.
Yeah, she definitely plays with a lot of confidence, which I love to see. And, I mean, she was a state finalist cross-country runner, so clearly she's a pretty good athlete, and she knows what she's doing.
Exactly. She's not afraid of the big lights.
Not at all.
The lights, the big lights, like somebody else I know is not afraid of the big lights, man. No. All right, I'm going to let you get back to what you got to do. Thank you, bud.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
I'm listening.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting.
Always.
Thanks you.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you throughout the season, all right?
Oh, yeah. Go Broncos.
Go Broncos. Bo Harris. for there. And again, 23-12 is the score currently. We're going to take another quick little break and pay a couple little bills here. And then I'll let Sadie do some talking because I need to rest, even though Bo does a nice job for me. Cortate Body Shop, again, they're our collision play of the game, located at 276 Main Street in historical downtown Coopersville. You can give them a call at 616-837-6728. They offer complete collision and paint repair. They give you free estimates, efficient scheduling, getting you back on the road quickly. They work with all the insurance companies and complete the paperwork processing for you, folks. They warranty their repairs for as long as you own their vehicle. They give you free local courtesy shuttles as well as free local pickup and delivery of drivable vehicles. Sam and Rochelle also own the Coopersville Car Care, so make sure you start things right this winter by visiting Coopersville Car Care at 264 Main Street, or call Sam or Dale at 616-837-8297 for all your vehicle mechanical needs. They are an auto value service center, Sadie, and I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right, so the score is 23-12. Broncos are on top at half. Kind of a slow but fast start for Scott as the ball went up and down, up and down, and up and down a few times, but that's just due to play of defense. Really great defensive showing by the Broncos, and even Zeeland East has had some really strong showings, especially down there in the paint. Coach Heyman kind of brought it up to you that he wants to kind of keep it out of the paint and keep it out of down low and kind of keep Stella out of the game. And so far, they've tried their best. Stella has 9 points. I mean, she's going to get down there. She's going to get the ball down there. And the way the Broncos are just passing the ball, I mean, sometimes you're forcing errors where you're just kind of coming up short or a little too long. But, hey, you're getting those passes down there. You're really trying to find your guards, your post players that are open, who's ever down there. I mean, we saw Oakley get down there a few times, and I heard you kind of talking to Bo about how tall she might really be. And, well, Scott, I'm 5'3", and I'm probably a couple inches taller than her, so I would agree with the 5-foot thing. I could probably go ask her mom in a little bit if I really wanted to. No, she's playing a great game. She knows she can't make every shot down there. She can get away with going down there a couple times, especially if you're going to have Stella boxing out down there for you. I mean, she's finding a way to really see the floor, both sides of the court. I mean, she's making steals. She's reading passes. She's reading the offense of Zeeland East so well. Something I kind of watched, and I wonder if Coach Marshall noticed this too. Fenlon, who's one of their better guards, who can ball handle, she's only going to shoot from that left side. I've noticed she will openly shoot. She's going to catch and shoot if she's going to use that side of the court. If she's not, she's going to go. She's going to act like she's going to go in, and she's going to take that crossover. So if you can time that crossover, you're going to have a steal, and you're going to have a bucket at the other end. So I'm excited to see if we can pick that up. They picked up a few pass cues that they left them last half.
All right, here's the start of the game, and a nice job there. The Chicks will start it. Ball gets knocked out of the bounds. They're trying to go underneath by Brooklyn Michalak. So the Chicks will start out inbound in the pass on the right side of their basket. Gets it into Fenlon. Fenlon will drive the lane, lays it up there, no good. Nice job by Burkhorst to box out. Gets it over to Osterhart, and will bring this way. Osterhart, top of the key, swings it to the right side to Michalak. Michalak, Robinson was all by herself. Nice cut, back door, lays it up and in, 25-12. Chicks go the other way. Risden, top of the key, drives the lane, kicks it back out there to Myring. Myring looking for inside and stolen again by Burkhorst. It goes to Voss. Voss looking around, making sure nobody's going to come up behind her. She'll put up a three off the rim just a little bit, rebounded by, that is Fenlon going the other way for the Chicks. She'll drive, kicks it out inside to Myring. Myring gives it back to Risden, top of the key. Risden pulls up her dribble, swings left side there to Wieringa. Wieringa bring it back up to Myring. Myring looks like she's traveling, stolen there by Robinson. Robinson going in for an easy layup and puts it in for 2 more points. 27-12. Risden will bring the ball across for the Chicks. Goes right side, trying to go down low. Knocked away by Burkhorst. Goes right to Mishlak. Another steal by the Broncos. Mishlak very smartly brings it down low. Gives to Voss. Voss goes down to Burkhorst, and she puts it up on the glass. And Coach Hammond's got to take a timeout as the Broncos have come out on fire, 29-12. Got to thank or congratulate the Coopersville Middle School cheerleading team. The girls were on fire tonight at the RCA Conference Finals. They broke their round 2 school record again and took home first place. They ended up runner-ups in the first ever RCA Middle School cheer overall standings. So congratulations. They have one more invitation, so let's see if Friday will be at West Catholic. Not bad, Sadie. What do you think so far this fast break?
Yeah, I mean, it's starting off fast. You got a couple of good steals on the defensive end by the Broncos, really forcing Coach Heyman's hand there and taking that time out. I mean, you had to slow it all down because they were picking the pace and they were going your pace now and you weren't matching them. So now you got to come out with Brian. I would not be shocked if the first couple possessions we see a zone or something change in the defense because they haven't tried it yet.
Right.
And I'm not trying to help them, but I'd be willing to try it because guess what? Man's not working.
Man's not working.
Are we going to set up a trap? Because, hey, that was kind of working earlier, and you got to play that coaching mind game with Coach Marshall right now, and we'll see what Coach Hammond thought of here.
All right. Chicks inbound the pass as Leah Johnson now reports in for the Chicks. Risden has it top of the key. She'll go right side. Swings it back out top of the key there to Wilson. Wilson goes back to Fenlon. Fenlon drives left into the lane. Cut off by the Broncos. Ooh, and a foul's going to be called on, is that Robinson? A.J. Robinson, yeah, that's her second. Team's first. Johnson will inbound the pass. It'll go inside there. Nice little shot and whistle. Foul's going to be called on Burkhorst. She's got to be ready for that because that's a great play by Waringa.
I mean, that's how you're going to get her to get into foul trouble. I'd try it because she's kind of killing you on the post, and you got to figure out a way to kind of match something.
Yep.
That quick pass, I mean, she has to come out and meet you. She's not going to let you take that shot.
Waringa makes the first shot. Makes them both. Makes it 29-14. And here's your press, as you were talking about, getting the trap. As it goes into Osterhart. Osterhart's, yep, there you go. There you go. Nice job. Goes to Burkhorst. Burkhorst is going to get a foul called, and that's going to be on Emily Waringa.
That was a good read by Oakley here to see that they weren't to the completely cutting off that sideline to use, so use it.
That's her third. Waringa's third. Goes into Oakley. Oakley will put it up over, no good. Ball's loose. Burkhorst picks up the loose ball for the rebound for the Broncos. Robinson goes in and puts it in.
She has the first 6 points, I believe.
Yes, she does. 31-14. Ball goes down low to Waringa. Waringa against. Shot taken, no good. Rebounded by Robinson as it was thrown right to her by one of the Chicks trying to save the ball. Voss has it top of the key. Back to Robinson, right side into Burkhorst. Burkhorst turns, looks, sees Osterhart left side. Osterhart will bring it back top of the key. Goes back over to Robinson. She'll come back into the middle. She comes down to the corner. Carries the ball. And he was watching her pretty close there, the ref was.
I think maybe coaches were asking to watch that carry. As I saw it a couple times in the first half, that didn't get called.
Yep. Now in for the Chicks. Curris came back in, and so did, I'm trying to think who else.
That's Conrad, I believe.
Conrad is in for the Broncos, and we got a whistle and a foul going to be called on Voss. Or I'm sorry, that's on 13. That is Bird, her third. Bird's having a hard night here. There's another job. And Wieringa just spun her in a top there. She faked one way and went the other and got an easy layup. Again, now they're putting on a pressure. The Chicks are. We'll see if the Broncos can handle it.
It's a half-court trap.
Yep. Coonan has it. Goes down low to
now they're in a half-court trap zone.
Yep.
They're going into a default zone.
As you said, here's where you got to mix it up. Now, Coach Marshall's got to call it back.
I mean, I think he's coaching up who he has on the side there, and he's going to kind of let it play out with this group here, and we'll probably see a substitution here in the next couple minutes.
Shot taken there by Conrad, no good. Gets it back, gives it up to Voss. Voss for three, no good. Rebounded backside, and goes right to Coonan. Conrad to Oakley. Osterhart, she puts it in. 33-16. Curris brings it down for the Chicks. Goes into the corner, comes back inside to Meyering. Meyering puts it up and over.
That's her fourth.
And Meyering can't, Bird, that's her fourth. And she just, not today, Meyering, not Meyering, Wieringa has owned Bird underneath the post to her today.
Yeah, I mean, that matchup's she's getting there a little bit late on that, and either let her take the shot or don't. I personally would just let her take the shot when you're in at 3, couple minutes into the third.
All right. We got
blood.
Michalak came in as Voss has a bloody nose, so they called her out right away. Wieringa makes the first. Bird comes out now as Burkhorst goes in. Again, Burkhorst is able to neutralize Wieringa, and she makes them both. Ball goes into Osterhart. And again, turn around, be ready for the half-court trap as he knows. Nice job to Michalak. Michalak drives in, nothing there. Tries to go inside, too many hands, goes and stolen by the Chicks. 33-18. Risden goes all the way coast to coast, no good. Rebounded by Conrad. Conrad gives it out to Michalak. Michalak will bring it ball across. Goes inside to Burkhorst. Burkhorst.
That was a perfect zone beater right there, because now they're just into a default zone. They're not going to trap them right away. They're just going to let it fall back into a zone. And finding those cuts across the baseline or taking those 3 points are what we're going to be looking at the next little bit as they play that zone against
33-18, 3:04 to go here in the third quarter. Broncos working hard. Chicks trying to knock the cut into this lead a little bit more. Risden has it top of the key, going down low to Wieringa. Wieringa picks it back out to Risden. Risden comes in, little 10-footer, and sinks it. Nice shot there by Risden. 33-20. They're cutting it down. They're now into 13 points. And almost stolen again. Goes down low to Conrad. Conrad back out to Coonan. Coonan cross-court pass to Michalak. Back to Coonan down to Conrad. Conrad can't get it, but there is Burkhorst, and she goes back up and a whistle. And that's going to be on Wieringa. And that's going to be her fourth.
It should be.
And so that she'll come out, and that's a big relief for the Broncos. Burkhorst makes the first, 34-20. Now comes in Wilson for Wieringa, and that's about a foot difference in height, folks. Burkhorst, second attempt. Hard off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Fenlon. Fenlon brings it across. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Risden for three, no good. Backside rebound there, though, by Wilson. She gets it. Gives it to Risden. Risden back it out. Goes back inside there to Wilson. Three from Finland, or from Risden, good. 34-23. They cut it to 11. Broncos. Michalak has it in the corner. Gets it to Burkhorst. Burkhorst across over to Coonan. Coonan back to Osterhart, top of the key. Back to Mishlak. And Mishlak reading the pass. You can't show your hand like that, can you, Sadie? Because that's what's going to happen. They're waiting for you to throw that. They're baiting you. They're baiting you to throw that.
And the issue that you can have is Oakley's going to let them come to her and make a late pass, which is totally fine to do. That's actually somewhat what you kind of want to do, because then you can make the closer pass for Oakley. It's easier that way, so you don't have to make that cross-court pass. Now when you're
there, it goes underneath there to Stella, and just a foul. She's going to line shooting 2. That was on 22. Wilson, so that's her second, team's third. Here's her free throws are going to be important for the Broncos. Makes the first. Yeah, and there again, you got to make sure you draw them in and then dump it off. You can't sit there and wait.
And don't try to be fancy with the dribbles, because that's the easiest way to get it stolen in this kind of defenses, because they're coming in to kind of trap you. You got to use passing in that situation. Stella with the second one. Good.
Second one, A.J. Robinson comes in for Conrad. Kiris has the ball and brings it across for the Chicks. She'll go left side, swings it out to Myring. Myring gives it back to Risden. Risden stays on the left side, cut off by the Broncos. Cuts inside, pops it up, and in. Good. Nice shot by Risden. That gives her 7 points for the night. Osterhart draws them in. Almost stolen. Coonan goes over to Mishlak. Mishlak tries to go down low, but nice job by Robinson to get it. There you go, dribble. You can dribble, folks. Goes over to Coonan. Coonan goes down to Robinson low, goes inside, tries to get it to Burkhorst. Too much, too close. Too much traffic.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're the Broncos, you could waste a lot more time, too, by just kind of weaving it outside and using those dribbles.
Take the last shot. That's what you want to do. Inside move there by Wilson, or by Fenlon. They're wearing nope, that is Fenlon, and cuts it 36-27, down to 9. Broncos just need to stay settled and easy. And no good. Broncos flustered at the end, unfortunately for them. The Chicks got the momentum. We'll be back after this here on Broncos Radio.
Keeping you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. That is Coopersville Heating and Cooling, serving the heating and cooling needs of our residential and commercial customers of West Michigan for nearly 20 years. Call them today at 616-837-1312 or follow them on their Facebook page. That is Coopersville Heating and Cooling.
If you're in need of a painter, look no further. Painter Man is a locally owned company that specializes in interior and exterior painting. Owner Eric Brink and his crew also offer power washing, deck staining, trim, ceiling, and cabinet painting. No job is too big or too small, so give them a call at 862-9652 for your free estimate. Also like Painter Man on Facebook to see pictures of his work and get the latest deals. That is the Painter Man, our sponsor of the Defensive Player of the Game.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio YouTube channel. Shot taken by Mishlak, too far. Rebounded backside by the Chicks. Fenlon going the other way. Gives it up to Wilson. Wilson back to Kuris. Kuris for 3. Fills it up. Here they come. 36-30. Can the Broncos settle it down? Control the wave. Goes inside to Burkhorst, and she can't get it. Too far. Turnover by the Broncos. Chicks looking to see if they can cut the lead to 3. Curris kicks it in, kicks it out to Risden for 3, fills it up. Chicks are feeling it. They're throwing bombs now. Long shots from downtown Coopersville right now as they're all going in. Goes over to Voss. Voss back to Osterhart, to Mishlak. Down low to Robinson. Robinson to Burkhorst. Over to Voss. Back to Burkhorst. Burkhorst. Blocking foul. Going to be on Curris. Burkhorst going to go line shooting 2.
So not blocking, she was shooting. Yeah.
She's shooting 2. Come on, Stella. You're shooting 2. Always go to the line. Force them to tell you no, it wasn't a shooting foul. 36-33. That was the 3rd foul on Curris. Burkhorst makes the first. Second attempt coming here for the Broncos. Makes them both. 38-33. 2 big free throws for the Broncos there. Curris will bring the ball across for the Chicks. Swings it left side. Cut off. Kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson goes inside to Fenlon. Fenlon no good. She just tossed up, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Broncos. 38-33, 6:41. Broncos just trying to hang on, trying to stave this drive. Long inbound pass to Risden. Risden going down the left lane, kicks it out there to Wilson. Wilson top of the key to Myring. Myring back down into, is that Risden? Yep, Risden has it. Comes all the way across, gives it to Curris top of the key. Curris, nothing there. She'll give it up to Wilson. Back to Risden for 3. Off the front of the rim.
Rebound.
Goes to Osterhart. Osterhart brings it across. Goes down to inside to Burkhorst. She can't get it to fall.
It's a jump. That's a jump.
And timeout being called by the Chicks. We'll stay here and we'll talk about our winners so far. We got the defensive player of the game sponsor. We got the feed of the game, or the 76 Diner feed of the game. You know, Perfect Smile by the Coopersville Dental Associates. There's some stuff there I've been liking. Southside Bar and Grill, Nerves of Steel. That could come right down here to the very end, folks. Coopersville Heating and Cooling rebounding has been really important.
Yeah.
And the Cortate Body Shop collision of the game. We have seen some collisions out there. And so
there's a lot of loose balls on the ground.
There's a lot of loose balls on the ground. It's 38-33. The Broncos again. Burkhorst has got to just keep herself and give that nice touch off the glass because she's going to get those shots now.
Yeah, she's going to be able to get the and ones, and that's all about the touch you're going to put up. And, yeah, you don't want to go too hard because they're not going to smack you that hard that they're stopping a lot of that momentum. Yeah, maybe one time they might get it, but I'd rather have you completely miss one time than, chuck it up off the backboard too hard a couple times. Just put it up there soft. It's like a normal shot. Just don't even think about the contact.
38-33. The Chicks have the ball. They've got a chance to cut the lead down to 2 if they can put a 3 ball in. And they've been shooting a 3 lately, and it's been going in for them. Risden, top of the key, goes to the right side. Swings it to the corner to Wilson for 3. No good. Backside rebound, though, by Fenlon. Voss did not box her out. Unfortunately for the Broncos, that is a mental mistake. Osterhart comes down with it, gives it to Voss. Voss gives it back to Osterhart. Osterhart gives it to Voss. Voss comes down low to Robinson. Robinson for 3. No good. Backside rebound. Nice job there by Myring. And she travels.
You can't get up. You gotta. You're in the heat of the moment of the game. You gotta remember, if that ball's on the ground, you cannot move. You even roll over with it, you're gonna get a travel called on you.
Broncos inbound the pass deep to Osterhart. Goes over to Voss on the left side. Voss drives down, goes to Mishlak. Mishlak out to Robinson, to Burkhorst. Burkhorst gets it blocked. Knocked out of Voss's hand again. Focus is the big thing. You got to know somebody's coming over your shoulder when you grab that ball. You got to grab it with authority because they're coming. They're coming fast and hard. Burkhorst gets it inbounds to her, to Osterhart. 5 minutes to go here, 38-35. Broncos leading, gives it over to Voss. Voss, top of the key, gives it to Osterhart. Osterhart, again, they've switched out of the trap. They've gone to man-to-man. Top of the key, Osterhart. Run it. Goes into, she traveled. Burkhorst, they got it inside to Burkhorst, but she traveled. Sadie, I'm running my offense for another 3 minutes.
That's what Coach Marshall's trying to tell them and trying to get them to understand. He's telling them to keep it out. Don't pass that. If you can't see the court, you can't pass that gray line. It's a volleyball line. Don't pass it because you're taking it out. You're not going to really have too much issues back there.
Fenlon takes, gets the rebound, puts it up, gets her own rebound. Again, Broncos struggling right now, unfortunately. And the Chicks are really forcing it on them right now and really forcing the Broncos to make good decisions. Fenlon misses the first. I think the foul, I don't know who fouled.
He said 13 at first, so they were waiting for a confirmation.
21, all right, so that's on Burkhorst. Second attempt. Makes the second one, puts it down within 2. Again, I'm Coach Marshall. I'm just pleading with my team to run clock. Don't go in anywhere in. Just run the clock.
It's kick.
You know, this is basketball. Smart one. If you can count minutes off, he takes a timeout. He didn't like what he saw. He takes one, we'll take one. We'll be back after this message here on Broncos Radio.
The 76 Diner and Truck Stop would like to invite you and your families to come and check out their diner. With locations in both Byron Center and Coopersville, they're a great place to stop before or after the game. They have a wide variety of menu choices to feed all the kids. They serve breakfast hot all day, and they're able to accommodate all of your large group needs. Their full menu is available for takeout orders, and they have online ordering at 76truckstopdiner.com.
Yeah, she's going to just tell her, bring it back to the volleyball line.
Yep.
Because they're either going to have to come match you out there, but if I'm Coach Heyman, I'm saying go match them. If you don't match them, they're going to kill our ball right now.
Welcome back here on Broncos Radio. Again, talking strategy, what we're thinking, what we're looking at. What the Chicks are going to do. Chicks are going to stay in that. They turned into that press again. Mm-hmm. The half-court press, and you know it's been working for them. They've got it down within 2 points by running this type of defense. Can the Broncos' offense change and match this intensity? Broncos will inbound the pass. Goes down low to Mishlak. Goes inside to Burkhorst. Burkhorst puts it in for 2. Nice drawn-up play by Coach Marshall there. They ran it perfectly. Now they got to get on defense. Ball goes into Risden, takes it inside, gives it back to Curris. Risden gets it back, goes around the horn, gives it up to the top key of Myring. Myring gives it Curris. Curris, free throw line, turns, looks, nothing there. Kicks it out there to Wilson. Back inside, goes to Fenlon. Fenlon will pull it out, looking to drive. Pulls it up by the Broncos, and it's no good on the shot. Broncos get the rebound. Osterhart has it, gives it to Mishlak. Mishlak to Robinson in the corner. Goes down low to Burkhorst, and she's going to get a foul and travel. Travel on Burkhorst again.
Scott, I got to mention it to you earlier. I heard someone yelling in the crowd, 3. kick it out to Oakley because she's standing there.
Because
that's going to give you the opportunity to kick it out because they're wasting their own time, too. They're not playing with any,
Ball goes inside to shot taken there by, now who's back in? Waringa is back in with 3 minutes to go, and she's going to get fouled by Burkhorst. 14, Robinson. That's her third. But Waringa going to the line shooting 2, and she makes it again, cuts it to 3. Again, this is the hardest thing, Sadie, is to get them to understand how to waste clock. Makes the second one, 2 points. Waste clock. You don't have to be offensive-minded. Just run the clock.
You don't have to force any shots. You're in the lead. You don't have to shoot again.
Yeah,
you
force
can
them
keep
to follow
pulling
you.
it out. Yeah. Until they're following you, don't bring it in, and that's what Oakley just did there.
And a shot taken there by Burkhorst for 2. Curris goes the other way quickly. Down by 4 into the corner. Shot and taken by Meyering. Ball's on the ground. Osterhart has it. Timeout by Coach.
Yep.
Did he get it?
Yep, he did.
30-second timeout, he says, and he got it. Good job by Coach to get in there, Coach Marshall, to take that timeout. Again, we want to thank everybody for listening here on Broncos, on Coopersville's Huddle TV here on Broncos Radio. It's going to take me a while to get that all under, to say that smoothly, folks. I'm so used to saying it, Broncos Radio YouTube channel, but it's the Huddle, Coopersville Huddle channel that we're on live. Boys are playing on it as well.
They're winning.
They're winning?
From the response I just got. I don't know the score. There's just a lot of Broncos fans clapping there.
Here it's 42-38 with 2:31 to go. Sadie and I have been talking about it. We want clock management. You want clock management. Burn your clock. Force the chicks to start following you now.
Force them to either follow you or you have to have a really good play like Oakley sees that when they come to trap her, they're not getting the middle. So she's able to go. Now they're finally doing it.
Turnover by Oakley. Yep, that time they caught her. She wasn't expecting them, and they quickly jammed on her. Good job by Coach Hammond. That was his call there of when to attack. 42-38, 2 minutes, 19 seconds. Fenlon has it, drives right side lane. Nice job by Waringa to cut Burkhorst off. Now it's down within 2. Ball goes into Voss. Coach takes a timeout. Again, it is a chess match right now between both coaches. Coach Hammond did a nice job on that when he caught Coach Marshall off when he had him attack right away.
I mean, when
he was not expecting that.
And he called them to come up. He let them stay back. I don't know what his key word was there, but he said it and they immediately ran. Or it was probably just go.
Yeah.
We can't hear because we have headphones
on. We got headphones on. So but again, that was a nice job by Coach Hammond. So Coach Marshall, you got to match that with this one here. You're up by 2. It's 2:07 to go. You got to fight with everything you have right now. Timeouts, both have 2 timeouts apiece right now. 2 fouls and 1 team foul. Goes inside to Michalak. Michalak back to Voss. Voss, top of the key to Osterhart. Back to Voss. Down low to Michalak. Into Burkhorst. And too far. Stolen by the Chicks. Fenlon going the other way. No good. On the floor. Jump ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to have possession to call timeout.
Yep, he was trying to. Coach Hammond was trying to call
tried that
this
argument. He tried that argument that time.
But the possession arrow was pointing towards the Chicks, so they keep it 42-40.
It's a good argument.
Ball comes down inside off the hands of Robinson. She didn't see it. She goes right to Kurz. Kurz goes down to Waringa. Waringa puts it up off the glass. She's got the position on Burkhorst. Puts it back in. Ties it up. They've been down since the first quarter, and the Chicks finally get it and tie it up. And We have a jump ball. Possession arrow is by the...
It's the Broncos now.
Wow. Again, too much.
And it's all about awareness, too, because she almost got that 10-second call. Everyone's yelling for you to get up. You got to know. You got to get past half court before you can just stop like that.
3-point shot taken by Michalak. No good. Oh, with a minute 16. Kurus has it. Gives it up to Fenlon. Fenlon draws the back. Goes to the right side. Gives it to Risden. Risden back to Kurus. Top of the key. Under a minute to go. They're running their half-court offense. Myring has it.
They're trying for the last shot.
Yeah. Down inside. Finland gets it, no good. But Waringa is in position and forces the ball to get knocked out of bounds.
He called her on the line.
Called on the line. Timeout. Burkhorst has got to work harder. She's got to get that position for the Broncos.
Yeah, that's a hard one when you're right by that baseline. You got to, that's a lot of control of your body to make sure you're trying not to lay. A good eye by the ref to be able to make that call. It's a hard one to call.
We have timeout being called by Coach Hammond. 47.2 seconds. Again, it's been a great game. So, again, the Broncos, if you're a Bronco fan, you do not want to see this loss. They worked too hard for it. They were up by 15 at one point in time. But the Chicks dug their way, kept clawing and scratching, and little mistakes here and there kept adding up and adding up. They kept fighting. So they're now tied with 47.2 seconds to go. You're looking at Fenlon and Waringa are the leading scorers for them. And I'm thinking they're going to go with another play down low to Waringa. If I'm Burkhorst, you better be planting yourself down low. Inbound by Risden. Kicks it deep to Waringa. They did a nice job not letting her in. Ball goes over there to Myring. Myring goes inside. Stolen by Voss. Hold it down. Slow it down. Get across the line. There you go. Now force them to foul you. Force them. Do not shoot. Inbound pass going inside. Burkhorst gets it. Dribble out of there. Oakley gets it. Gives it. Burkhorst turns it over to Fenlon. Fenlon has it at the top of the key.
That's an interesting choice.
She falls down. Timeout by Coach Hammond. He saves it with his last timeout.
He got lucky not calling that timeout right away because, yes, you want it, but I would have taken it with how the last 5 possessions have gone and how fast both teams want to go. Yeah, I would have probably taken the timeout there to settle everyone down, be like, hey, here's our play. Now you're looking at it. You only have 5.6 seconds to run a play.
Right. Yep. And if I was
to make a play, to be able to get it in, get set up for a perfect shot, it's hard to do with 5 seconds.
It certainly is. And the Broncos got all miscombobulated. That's where you got timeout, and so you got 2 there.
Scott, this is what college basketball is doing to you right now because guess what? I've watched like 5 games in the last month where the coach just doesn't take a timeout, and it's like, okay, yeah, you can probably do that because you're in D1 college basketball.
Right.
High schoolers would probably want to take it.
Here we go. 5.6 seconds. Tied 42-42. Zeeland will inbound the pass. Gets it inside. Goes inside to Finland. Finland puts it up. Gets it to Burkhorst, great job, and it's a tie game, and that's how it's going to end. And that's the best thing you can do if you're a Bronco. We'll be back. We're going into overtime, folks. We'll be back after this message here on Broncos Radio.
Southside Bar and Grill, located at 229 West Randall Street in Coopersville. Every Tuesday night is $2 tacos. Log on to their website, southsidebarcoopersville.com, and see what other items they have available on their menu. Then you can conveniently place your order online. Check out their patio for these nice fall nights. Check out their Facebook page for all the latest meal deals they have. That is Southside Bar and Grill.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio. Go ahead, Sadie.
All right, we got a tie game here. We're going into overtime. It's going to be interesting to see if we're going to either get a fast pace, slow pace. It's kind of been up and down the board all night. You're starting a fresh game. I would probably just see where the pace is going to take you. Don't force anything, but also don't rush anything at the same time. You're not down by 10 and needing to come back here.
Wieringa has 4 fouls for the
Yes. And
Chicks.
Yeah, and then Bird has 4.
Bird has 4. She has not been a factor at all in today. Burkhorst has got, I think, 2.
Yep.
Ball will go to Fenlon of the Chicks. She's at the top of the key. Guarded by Mishlak. Drives inside, kicks it to the corner to Risden. Risden puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Mishlak. Broncos get the rebound and the stop. Mishlak will bring the ball across. She kicks it out to Oakley, over too high. Again, control your emotion and your adrenaline, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, if I'm the Broncos, I'm trying to play the game that I've been playing all day.
Yeah.
You know, forcing the turnovers, forcing them to make errors. Do not force yourself making errors.
Yep.
Make smart passes, make smart shots.
Risden has it top of the key, drives the lane, lays it up, left-hand layup, no good. Wieringa puts it up, blocked by Burkhorst. Goes to Voss. Voss gets to Mishlak, top of the key. Mishlak dribbles out of trouble, gets it to Osterhart. Osterhart tries to bounce pass inside, and we got a foul on Osterhart. First, really, unfortunately for her, that was a mistake of trying to go inside there. She should have just kept going all the way out and away. Trying to force it in the middle there. 42-42. Under 3 minutes to go in the game in overtime. Curris has it, gives it up to Risden, top of the key. Risden swings it to Fenlon for 3, too hard. Backside rebound, though. And we got a push and a shove by Robinson.
Ooh.
Robinson, unfortunately, didn't see the backside rebound, and Meyering was there and got it. Ball goes into Wieringa. Wieringa turns and lays it up. This time, Robinson gets the backside rebound, brings it across for the Broncos. Over to Mishlak. Mishlak into Burkhorst. Burkhorst back out to Robinson. Robinson looking.
It's a jump ball on the same team.
Jump ball.
Oh.
Broncos struggling right now with trying to make clean passes for themselves.
Broncos ball.
Broncos will inbound it with Mishlak. Goes inside to Osterhart. Osterhart back to Mishlak. To Voss. Voss over to Osterhart. Again, just run your offense. Run your offense. That's all you got to do as a Bronco. Goes inside to Burkhorst. Burkhorst, nothing there. Kicks it back out. Back over to Mishlak. Mishlak tries to go inside and goes right to Wieringa.
It's those forced errors where they're just trying to force it into that post. Like, it hasn't worked the last 2 drives.
Nope.
Maybe we try to keep it outside and then drive and work our way in for that pass.
Goes into Wieringa. Wieringa spins, moves, no good. Rebounded by the Broncos. Mishlak has it. Again. Top of the key goes to Burkhorst, down to Robinson. Robinson back to Burkhorst. Burkhorst off the left side, no good. Rebounded by Curris on the backside. Chicks going the other way, leading 42. Or off the rim, no good. Is Curris. Wild shot. Sadie, it's going to come down to which team can be composed for 30 seconds. That's what it's going to be. I can see it.
Or even a minute. I mean, the Broncos have taken off a lot of time when they can get those passes going. Keep weaving in and out. Don't force these errors. Good timeout by Coach Marshall.
Timeout by Coach Marshall there, yeah. And like you said, we're forcing errors, and if we can just not lose control, stay under control, the Broncos will win it. It is really going to be down to which team can handle this pressure.
And I can't focus this enough on the Broncos. I know our offense has tonight relied around our post game. We do not need to get it into the post to make a basket. I've seen Oakley, I've seen AJ, and Brooklyn and Charlotte all make just short little jump shots. That's what, if you can find to get an open jump shot right now, that will win you the game if you can go and make a stop on defense or take up all of the time. You have the ball. If you can play weave for 40 seconds, then go try for that shot, you're going to leave them with 5 seconds to get down the court and set up a play.
Exactly. This is where, again, stressing that you've got to stay under control as the Broncos. You can win this game. If you stay under control, you've got this win. Shot taken by Robinson, no good. Man, again, not even hitting anything, just nothing but air by Robinson.
Yeah, staying patient.
Nice job by underneath layup by
That's what we were talking
there.
about, finding the perfect pass and the perfect shot. You did not. AJ, I like the idea of it. I do really like the idea. You were wide open for that three. It was an okay shot for you to take. You got to be on it, though, to take that shot.
Right. You've got to be on. Yep.
And the 3-point percentage for this team alone, for the Broncos, it's not good enough that I'm wanting that shot taken in this moment where you can win the game. Now all we got to do on defense here is really try to get them to force an error on themselves. You can let them force up a three. It cannot be a clear three. It has to be guarded heavily. Make them make it in your face.
Yep, contested all the way.
I will be fine with a shot if it is contested, but if we're leaving them open, I don't love that.
No.
You got to know who's going to be shooting those threes. And we talked about Wieringa. She's really great. She has a lot of points. Those are off of free throws, though. So any person you want to follow, I'm fine with. Do not follow Wieringa because I'm pretty sure she's about 95% on the night.
Exactly. All right, here we go. It's 51.8 seconds on the clock. Chicks will have the ball inbounds. Broncos will put on a little pressure. Goes into Fenlon. She's going to bring it across. Looking for a screen from Wieringa. Fenlon drives the lane. And we get a whistle. Foul going to be called on Michalak.
Her second.
That's her second, team's fifth.
They said no shot. It's not a bonus.
Fenlon at the line shooting two. She makes the first. So now now it switches back to the Bronco offense and Coach Marshall and getting things set up and straight.
He's been talking to Brooklyn, kind of
misses
giving him what he wants.
Or makes the second one. It just fell in. Got the rim all the way around. All right, 40 seconds. Again, run your offense. Run your offense. That's what you're going to do. Takes it to Robinson. Robinson in the corner to by Stella. Stella fills it up with 23 seconds. Risden has it. Drives the left side. Loses the handle. Burkhorst gets it. Gets fouled by Wieringa. Wieringa's fifth foul. She's going out.
That is big, too, to get her out of the game because now They have to make if they have to make free throws, they're not sending their best free throw shooter to the line, and they don't have a size advantage that matches you.
Exactly. And now, again, that's the only second team foul, so the Broncos have to get it inbounds. Timeout by Coach Marshall.
Yeah.
You and I both feel that's his last timeout. We'll see how that all plays out here. I mean, yeah, it's 13.3 seconds. It's probably you got to make sure they know what's going on and what to do here in this play. This is a big inbound play here.
You also got to know who you want to get it into when you think of free throw percentages and who has the better chances of making it, because your best free throw person isn't a guard.
No.
So who's your next best option? Shooting-wise, you're probably looking at Oakley or Brooklyn to inbound that ball to and seeing if they can put it away. AJ has made some good ones too. Get it into one of your three guards forward and see where you can get it. I'm assuming AJ will probably pass in the ball here, though, so it's probably going to go into Oakley or Brooklyn here. But we have.
And I would. Okay. Curris is going to stay back, so they can't throw the big deep pass.
You got to get it in. There you go.
Gets it to Voss. Voss is going to get tripped. Voss is going to get tripped. There's going to be a foul, so it's going to still be the third foul.
Which this works out in Broncos' favor right now is because they're not in the bonus. They have to foul you 2 more times to even get you to shoot.
Broncos have just got to get it inbounds. Goes into the Burkhorst. Burkhorst pulls it out. And, boy, she almost lost it. But she got fouled.
That's the player you want with the ball in that situation if they were able to get to the bonus. And
so now they got 4. They got 1 more foul to get in. Burkhorst gets it, and she's going to get fouled again. Now she'll go to the line shooting 2. She's got to make at least 1.
That's the 5th.
That is the 5th foul on Curris, so she fouls out. Coach Hammond takes a timeout. So, and I think that's his last timeout. 5.6 seconds, 46-44. We'll reset it for you, folks. And it's been, again, Stella will be going to the line shooting 2 free throws. She makes them both, the game's over.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely.
That's simple. You make them both, the game is over.
That's all you need to do here. Just kind of breathe. Stella.
I mean, this is what you look for as a player.
And this is who you want shooting the ball.
Who you want shooting the ball.
Your captain.
Yep.
I would assume. And
I want my captain there. I want her shooting.
That's who I'm feeling confident in when I'm like, this is who I want shooting the ball. And they played it very well into where they were trying to get another pass off, so they wasted more time. And that's all you want. But it has to be a smart pass, and that's why, I love that we weren't forcing a pass to get out of it.
Exactly. This is what, like I say, kind of nice to see. So, again, you just come down. You do this. You've done this millions of times. You sat at that free throw line.
If you're the Broncos, you keep everyone out.
Ball gets into Stella. First attempt. Makes the first. A lot of pressure off there now because you're forcing a 3. So now you just got to hit this last one.
And you can't foul. No matter what.
No matter what. Second attempt. In and out. So now it's a 3 ball. Shot taken by Risden. Off the rim, no good. The Broncos survive and get the victory, 47-44. Woo! That was a good one for them. They deserved the win. They had it. They let it come back, but they then forced enough We'll be back after this to give some awards away here on Broncos Radio.
Quality oral health care make Coopersville Dental Associates your very first choice. Our years of experience, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service make us the right choice for you now and in the future. With our friendly, knowledgeable dental professionals, you can rest easy knowing your needs are provided for. Let us put our considerable experience to work for you. For additional information about us and how we can satisfy your needs, or to schedule a cleaning, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone and give us a call today.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio, where we just saw an exciting game here. Broncos win it in overtime, 47-44. Sadie's going through trying to figure out as we get ready to give some awards away. And there are a lot of players that deserve the awards, as she's being looked at by her sister, stared at by her sister, as we get ready. All righty, Sadie. Who was our lights out player?
Okay. Well,
Van Chem Electric lights out player of the game. Who are we going to give that one to?
Stella Burkhorst, if that doesn't shock anyone. I mean, she had a heck of a game there, and she had, with quick math here, oh, man, she had too many free throws.
All righty.
11, 12, 13. 21.
21. Nice job there. Our Painter Man defensive player of the game.
Oakley Osterhart.
Oakley Osterhart. Gotcha. Who made you smile out there?
Can we come back to that one?
Yep.
Okay.
The feed of the play of the game.
Yes. I wrote this down wrong, I'm sorry. But I do have that one. I am going to give it to Livian Voss, who had secured the pass to be able to get it to Stella to get the foul that was able to get the final free throws to.
You got it. I love it. Vivian Voss for the play of the game. Yes. Exactly. And so, Nerves of Steel. Southside Bar and Grill, Nerves of Steel.
Stella.
Stella.
I mean,
gotta
good. Yeah,
gotta give it to her.
Awesome.
She did it. All righty. Our rebound of the game.
That one is going to. I got it right here. AJ Robinson had a really nice. Altogether, it was a great play. It was a box out that I really loved on the other end of the court that was able to get the ball to our end and really kind of secure the final plays of the regulation, at least.
You got it. The 76 Diner feed of the game.
I had Charlotte Goonan to Brooklyn Mishlak. Yep. They had a nice little feed and go to get a nice little layup break. Early on in the game, it was about second quarter.
All right. The Cortate Body Shop collision of the game.
Man, anyone that was down low, boxing out. I just kind of want to give it to the post group.
There you go.
Itself. Anyone that's on the post.
Everybody was hitting and slamming each other there. I would have given that to
both teams. I wanted to go both sides of the ball.
Post players, yep. There was a lot of collision going on. All right, we're back to the which one did we skip?
Perfect Smile.
Perfect Smile.
I love overtime. So I kind of want to give it to that.
Yep.
Just the finish. I felt like the end of regulation, defense, offense kind of got sloppy. I felt like that OT really kind of came together with the offense, really being able to slow it down, understand we can't be forcing these errors. So just kind of the recollection of, like, let's slow it down. Don't force our errors, force them to make the mistakes.
All right. We'll give that to the end of the overtime.
Well, what a game.
All right. What a game. What a game. Well, folks, thank you for listening in and watching in here on Broncos Radio, the Coopersville Huddle TV. We appreciate it. Check us. We'll be off until after the Christmas break. We'll see you all then. Hoping everybody has a wonderful Merry Christmas and safe holidays. And then we'll see you all in January as we get ready to run the RCA conference and the league play. And we'll go Tuesday, Fridays. So thanks, folks. Appreciate it. And like I said, have a wonderful night. Thanks.